Dude, Melania is pretty wild, dude. All right? Because we've seen her. We've seen her go after people. Okay? And it was all about the Epstein. Some information came out about Epstein, and what did she do? She went after James Carville and demanded he remove a YouTube video and issue a retraction with a threat. And Carville, what a gutless turd, dude. That guy, why'd he back down to her? Dude, what is he doing? Dude, you like idiot, bro. And then she went after Hunter Biden, who was like, fuck you, go ahead and sue me. I would love to go to Discovery. But we noticed she didn't go after Michael Wolff for the longest time, okay? She stayed away from Michael Wolff. So did Trump. And I mean, Michael Wolff talked to Epstein. He's like interviewed the guy. He was going to work on a book. I think he's got a lot of notes, a lot of tapes. Now, though, she's threatening, and he's like, all right, here we go, right? He's suing her after she threatened to sue him for $1 billion over claims tied to Jeffrey Epstein. He's also planning to ask Melania and Donald about Epstein under oath. Of course he is. But this is running simultaneously, though, because her fucking meme coin. Look at this, dude. It has dropped 99.3%. And they filed a class action lawsuit because they fucking sold it off. Dude, look at that, bro. Jesus, dude. Dude. Smell the glove? Dude, this is like, I mean, this is like everything Trump does is just a con. And Melania too. I love this. How could anyone possibly have foreseen this? Dude, it's like anybody who gets involved with Trump, you are going to get fucked over, you know? And these people are still doing it. Like, what idiots, bro? How many crypto bros just fucking lost their shit, dude? Like, oh my God, couldn't happen to bigger idiots.
Okay, I have an announcement. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Michael Wolff. I've written 4 books about Donald Trump. And also before his death, I extensively interviewed Jeffrey Epstein, not least of all about his relationship with Donald Trump. I've spoken publicly about aspects of those interviews, including the things Epstein said about his relationship with both Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Several days ago, I was notified by lawyers for the First Lady that they intend to sue me for $1 billion for some of those statements. Now, they've threatened and sued other people for related statements about Melania Trump's relationship with Epstein. These are called SLAPP suits. They may have no hope whatsoever of proving defamation, but these suits are filed anyway, or these suits are threatened to intimidate people from talking about this exact subject.
Yes, they are. They're a tactic. He's right. What's crazy about this is first off, he's so dangerous to them because he's extensively studied Trump. He's got the deets, interviews with Trumps. And this guy, Michael Wolff, has the most extensive set of interviews with Jeffrey Epstein by a long shot. But what he said there about the SLAPP suits, that they're threatening these defamation lawsuits that are phony because there's no real defamation. For example, if I say, I think Melania had sex with Jeffrey Epstein, okay? Melania Trump can't sue me for defamation for thinking that or for saying that I believe this is true, because she would have to prove that she has suffered some loss from me saying it. Okay, so you can't even do a defamation suit like that. Okay, it's bullshit. But what they do is they file these suits to threaten you, to silence you. But in New York, they have a law that is like, you're not allowed to do those kinds of bullshit lawsuits. New York has laws specifically designed to countersue and say you're filing a bogus bullshit defamation suit. And so they fucked up because this guy has the receipts, he has the ammunition, he has probably a lot of questions he would love to ask them that now they're gonna have to like put their tail between their legs, you know, because those suits are bullshit, dude.
I can't live like that. In fact, to be perfectly honest, I'd like nothing better than to get Donald Trump and Melania Trump under oath in front of a court reporter and actually find out all of the details of their relationship with Epstein.
Yeah.
Turning the tables on the Trumps and refusing to acquiesce to them. Last night, my lawyers went into court in New York and asked for a declaratory judgment. In other words, we will have subpoena power to call witnesses and to find out exactly what the relationship between Epstein and the Trumps was.
Let's go!
Now, this is going to be an expensive effort, and I'm going to reach out and for everyone's support. But I think that this is going to be also a very fruitful way to finally open this dark curtain and find out what Donald Trump, Melania Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein were doing together.
Dude, let's go. Dude, that is beautiful. I love to see it. Dude, I love to see it, man. And yes, he can sue for attorney's fees. And Trump does not have a lot of allies in the court system in New York, guys. He does not, okay? It's a little different than like the San Francisco appeals court and you know, some of the Florida courts where he's like packed those courts up. I mean, New York City has been dealing with his bullshit for like 40 years, bro. I'm serious, dude. New York just does not like Trump, dude, because he's a fucking scumbag. They poked the wrong bear is what happened. So he says Mrs. Trump, right, and her unitary executive husband have made a practice of threatening those who speak against them with costly slap actions in order to silence their speech, to intimidate their critics generally, and to extract unjustified payments and North Korean-style confessions and apologies. A pattern of abuse that the anti-SLAPP law was intended to interdict. These threatened legal actions are designed to create a climate of fear in the nation so that people cannot freely or confidently exercise their First Amendment rights. The threats are also intended to shut down legitimate inquiry into the Epstein matter, which the Trumps and their collaborators have at every turn sought to impede and suppress. Mr. Wolff is a journalist who has done his job diligently, reporting what he knows, identifying what he does not know, and asking important questions that deserve inquiry. In the face of the threat letter and its attack on his lawful reporting, Mr. Wolff has no choice but to defend himself and to assert his rights under the Constitution, the New York Constitution, and the anti-SLAPP law. He therefore brings this declaratory action and this related anti-SLAPP cause of action. Oh shit, bro. I mean, dude, I love this because we need more people standing up to Trump. And now it's going to be really interesting. Dude, this is funny. Select all squares with rapists and enablers. If there are none, click skip. Skip, dude, that's every square. But it's going to be interesting to see what Melania's move is here, right? Because, like, Wolff is not fucking around, boss. You know what I'm saying? He's not fucking around. And yeah, dude, I'm intrigued because I imagine they're going to try to snail's pace it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to like make it go as a snail's pace. I mean, saying like, oh, Trump has been exonerated. They're so scummy, boss. They are so scummy. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members. So if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.